Hello everyone, this is Cyber8 here. Today we are going to solve RootMe challenge. It's a CTF in Tryhackme. It's a room that we are trying to solve today, and the IP address of this machine is 10.10.180.81. So let's start as usual with Nmap. Nmap minus A minus T5. T5 is the insane mode of Nmap, which means that we want the scan to be very fast and very strong in terms of speed, and we don't care about getting detected or not. So there are 5 speeds in Nmap, which is T1, which is the slowest, and T5 is the highest. Because this is a CTF and it's not a pen test or red team engagement, you don't need to be stealthy. So we will choose uh, -B-, which is scan all open ports, even the ones above the well-known ports, and then we will put the IP address of the um, victim box, which is RootMe here, and then we will put -VV for verbose result, which is telling Nmap show me what you are doing basically. So let's start, and Nmap started. It has shown us that there is this port 80 and port 22 are open, and it seems that it's trying to detect the OS. So let's go up and see how many ports are open. Only 2. We have the SSH and we have the port 80, and then if we go down we can see that the aggressive OS guess is Linux. So this is probably we are working with a Linux machine here. So the first thing we can do from here is to go to this port and see what is there on port 80 and see what is the website or web server look like, because it is running an HTTP Apache server. Before that we can actually start answering questions. Just let me go to the web page. This is the web page, so we can start answering the question of Reconnaissance. How many ports are open? For us it is 2, port SSH and port HTTP. What is the version of the Apache? It is here 2.4.41. And what is the service running on port 22? This is SSH. Here's the service. And now let's go back and look at the website. It's one of the recommended things to do when you are there, to just have a quick look at the page source and if there is anything interesting here. In this case there isn't that something that interesting, but it's a good habit to do. So from here what we can do is actually we will go and do a directory listing using Gobuster. So let's go here and make this a little bit bigger. We will do Gobuster, which is buster, sorry, directory as the URL HTTP, and then we will put the address or the IP address of the victim machine, and then we will choose the word list for the directory listing. User share word list there. Of course from here we can use common.txt, which is a more smaller file for a quick scan, but I usually like to go for their poster directory listing, which is better because it is more comprehensive and bigger than that, and we can specify what extensions we have and we can look at. So we will look for php dot text, and we can look for Python, we can look for JavaScript. If there is any extension that has these things, we need to see it. Now we will run Gobuster and hopefully we will find something interesting with the directory listing. So as we can see here, we find /.php, but we cannot do anything with it because it is 403, which is forbidden. Then we have the index.php, which is this page here, and we have /uploads, that's what we look for, and also there is /panel. So let's go for /upload here and see what is there. On /uploads there is an empty directory, but it seems like the files that are being uploaded will be here. So let's go to /panel and see what is there. So on /panel there seems to be a file upload that we can utilize. So from here what we can do is we will try to uh, have a PHP reverse shell and try to upload it to this through this file upload function, and then if we are successful we can get a reverse shell. So let's do that. We will start with opening a new tab and make it a little bit bigger, and now let's locate the shell.php on our machine. As we can see here, it is the first one here. So what we can do is you just copy this directory or location. So and when we will copy it to our current directory, as we can see, and then we will rename it. I want to rename it shell.php just for simplicity. So what I'm doing here is copying the php reverse shell.php from that that directory to our current directory, and rename it to shell.php. So now if we do ls, we can see that there is shell.php. We can go we can see the shell.php using cat, and we can see here this is a reverse shell. Up here we have what is the interesting for us, which is the IP address and the port. So we need to change the IP address from the AttackBox IP address to our actual AttackBox IP address. So let's do that. We will use nano for this, and go down, go down, and then here what we can do is we can just remove this and then put our IP, which is 10.10.34.55, and then we will save it by Control S and Control X for exit. Now our shell is ready. So before we upload it, we need to start the listener, which is nc minus lnvb, which is we are trying to listen on port 1234 using netcat. So we will start our listener here, and now our shell is ready here. So let's go back to the web page and try to upload it. We will go to the root directory shell.php and try to upload it. Let's go and upload the file. It doesn't allow for php extension files to be uploaded, which is there is a filter here that prevent us from uploading .php file. So let's do a little bit of experiment and try to change the name of the file or the extension from shell.php to shell.phtml, because some servers php server can work with the phtml, and if this like bypass our filter here, we will be able to get a reverse shell. So let's do it again, and now we change the name of the file to shell.html, and we will go back and try to upload it again, and we will choose shell.html and open it, press upload, and voila, we are here. We uploaded the file and we were able to upload the .html file. Interestingly enough, this filter is not that good, so let's go to the upload file and folder and see if there is shell.html, and it is there. So we were successful in uploading our shell to this server. Now all we have to do is to invoke this shell and receive our callback, and now we can see that we got a reverse shell here in our netcat. So let's see, where are we? We are in the root directory, so let's go. Let's see which user are we. Who am I? We are the Apache uh, default user. So let's go to the var www, sorry, it's not autocomplete, and see what is there. This is a directory for Apache, by the way, and we find that there is a user.txt here, and we will look at it. And now let's go back and solve these questions. So what is the hidden directory? It is the slash panel. What is the shell that we find? What is the user.txt? This is the user.txt. So from here what we can do is we will try to escalate our privileges, and to do that, first we need to search for if there is a misconfigured SUID permissions, and to do this we will do the following command. Let's copy it from here, and let's see if it is running. No, it didn't. Let's try to type it, because sometimes it just doesn't work for some reason. Let's do 04000 to dev null, and see if it is running. It seems like it is working this time. Let's wait for the result and see if there is anything interesting that we can take advantage of to get higher privileges and to get to the root user, which is taking control over the server. I can see here there is some interesting binaries that has wrong permission, and one of them is actually Python 2.7. So from here what we can do is we will go to gtfo bins, and it's a repository for privilege escalation for Linux and Linux binaries and functions. So we will search for Python, and in Python we have a lot to go through, but what we are interested about is this SUID, which is SUID bit is set. We want to see if we can take advantage of this one, and if we were successful we will become root. So let's copy this and go here and then paste it. Hopefully if we did everything right we should be root. So let's do who am I, and now we are root actually, and let's see where we are. We are in var www, so let's go to the root directory, and then let's ls there is root.txt, so we will cat it out .txt, and voila, now we are getting the final flag. And let's go back and answer. So what is the SUID permission that we were looking, and we felt it is weird? That's the user bin python 2.7. What is the form to escalate our privilege? We used the SUID in the python lib binary to be able to do this. And finally we got the root .text file, and we were able to solve this CTFs. And although there is a filter for uploading, but the filter was so weak, and we were able to take advantage of that, and then we took advantage of the wrong and misconfigured permission for the SUID for Python, and we got root access. So if you are an administrator, try to fix these issues, and uh, make sure that you are not giving misconfigured permissions to your binaries, because attackers can take advantage of that and escalate their privileges. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.